Today we're going to play a game so that you all can get to know us and so that we can get to know each other better, right, Belle? Because you don't know me very well.
I have no idea who you are.
Where did you come from?
Did we say that we're sisters? Did we have we said that yet?
Hi, I'm Mel.
And I'm Belle.
And this is Mel and Belle.
Sorry.
You love it. You know you love it.
I do.
Today we thought for our first video, we'd play a little trivia game, a little get to know you, so that you can get to know us and we can get to know each other. Right, Belle?
Yeah, because I don't know you at all.
You don't know anything about me.
I've never seen you before in my life, no.
We didn't come from the same mother.
No.
I believe it. I believe mom and dad when they tell us that we're sisters.
No, they just picked you up randomly from a hospital. You just showed up out of nowhere.
Oh, but you came later, so you were the one that was picked up randomly.
No, I was planned.
Oh. Okay.
So Mel and I have prepared some trivia questions, each for the other person, but we have a couple of twists. I'm going to be asking questions kind of within my expertise, so literary and book stuff and, I don't know, fancy terms that you would probably see in an English test somewhere.
Yeah, Belle has a degree in English, and this is what she does for a living, right?
Yeah, I do. I've been working in publishing for 3 years now, and before that I do have, like, internships and a special little certificate that says I do publishing.
You're so official.
Oh, thanks.
Well, my level of expertise is in something else, because I just geek out on things. So my questions, my trivia for Belle is all going to be about the Cosmere. So we're going to have Cosmere lore, deep lore, trivia questions, and Belle's questions are going to be, like she said, about English. Here are the rules. Ready?
Yeah.
Rule number 1.
Oh, no.
If you laugh, you lose.
Okay.
You're already off to a great start, Belle. Good job. I can feel it. I can feel you.
There is. You lost. Okay. Rule number 2. If you don't know the answer, but you give the most ridiculous answer you can think of off the top of your head without laughing, you still get a point.
Rule number 3. If for some reason, somehow, you actually do know the answer to the trivia question, and you answer it without laughing, you get 2 points.
You can't do it! That's my sister, and I think she's dandy.
Dandy and full of unnecessary knowledge.
Well, that goes both ways, so.
Do you think I'll know any of yours?
I feel like I put like 2 or 3 of them in there, and I feel like I put a couple ones in there that I feel like I am excited to see either what you come up with or that you might accidentally stumble upon the right answer.
To be honest, I put a couple things in here that aren't like too deep because I'm just hopeful, but I'm kind of banking on, even though they're not too deep, they might be something that you haven't thought about in a while.
It has been 3 months since I read Rhythm of War.
Which, I mean, it doesn't seem like that long, but that book is massive.
It is
massive. There's a lot in that book.
It's basically a doorstop at this point. And then one last thing. We're gonna give each other 30-ish seconds, untimed, but roughly 30 seconds each to answer every question.
I think we could do it in 30 seconds. I think we could do it in 10 seconds, to be honest.
You're naive.
Okay. Well, that's probably very true. I'm not gonna fight that. You pick your battles, and I will not fight the truth.
Who wants to go first?
Me.
You want to go first? Okay.
Yeah, I want to go first. What does a pain spren look like?
They're the little fingers. They reach up from the ground. They're like red, and they like. At least that's how I always picture them in my mind, and I laugh, so I don't know if that counts.
You're so close.
Is that the embarrassment?
You're so close.
Are those embarrassment spren?
No, they're hands. Pain spren are hands, not fingers.
I feel like that counts.
They're also orange.
Oh, darn. I guess, yeah, okay, I'll take that one. I'll take that one.
But you're so close. That was really good, Belle.
Thanks. If I didn't laugh, I would have gotten a point.
Yeah, you would have. You would have. Even though it wasn't ridiculous.
Okay, so, really hard question.
Okay.
Where do N and M dashes get their names from?
M and N dashes? I could give you a real answer or a silly answer.
I feel like you might be surprised at this one, but you can give me whichever one you want.
I mean, the real answer, in my opinion, would be Latin.
Oh, okay.
The fake answer, I don't know if I can think of something silly enough.
Well, the funny thing is that I feel like the real answer is funny, because the real answer is that an N dash is called an N dash because it is the exact length of the letter N, and the M dash is an M dash because it's the exact length of a letter M. So regardless of what font you're using, they're always going to be the same length.
That's where that comes from?
Yeah, it's literally just like, it's literally just the spacing.
That is really silly.
It's in the name.
Are there other kinds of dashes?
No, it's just an N dash and M dash.
Oh, I have an idea.
Oh,
I know. I have an idea.
okay.
We start calling periods I dashes.
Yeah, you're not getting a point for that one. Sure.
But am I wrong?
We could also call dashes T's without a line. Or we could call it a negative T, because they were missing a line.
A negative T?
Yeah, because if you have a T, right, and you take away one, it becomes a dash, so it's a negative T.
But what if you take away the other one?
Then it's an L, and then an L should also be a negative T.
I think we've talked about this for too long.
Oh, do you? Okay. Give me your next question.
Okay. My next question is, what is the second ideal for Edgedancers?
For Edgedancers, I will heal those who eat my food, even if I do not like them.
I don't know if Lift would ever swear that ideal.
I don't think she would either.
I feel like she would have real issues with that.
No, she would. She eats other people's food, so it's only fair if other people eat her food too. I don't think I've seen anybody in the books try to eat Lift's food yet. They might not have gotten the choice or like the chance yet, but I'm just saying, it hasn't happened.
Are you sure? That's something to look into. Maybe that should be something to add to your prediction list.
My prediction list? Someone eats Lift's food.
Someone eats Lift's food.
She's gonna be upset.
So technically, for all Knights Radiant, the first ideal is the same.
Yeah, the first ideal is always the strength before whatever. Journey before destination.
Life before death.
Life before death! Something before something, journey before destination. There we go.
Strength before weakness. You had it.
I had it. Okay. Life before death, strength before weakness, journey before destination.
These words are accepted.
No! Why'd you get all close to the microphone?
I guess it was the Stormfather.
That's my headcanon. This is what the Stormfather sounds like. I feel like that was a trick. I feel like I got tricked into it. But you didn't say the first. You said, what is the second ideal?
I know. The second ideal for Edgedancers is I will remember. I will remember those who are forgotten.
Yes. Okay, things I should know.
Yep. Okay. Your turn.
My turn. It's like an outfit.
The Stormfather's just terrifying.
Yeah. All right. What bird is killed at the beginning of Samuel Taylor Coleridge's Rime of the Ancient Mariner?
An albatross.
That is 2 points. You do know that one. Congratulations.
Yes! I don't know how I knew that, but I felt it in my soul.
You felt it. Well, I mean, an albatross it comes up a lot. It starts in that, like, in his little poem story thing, and then it goes, and people, like, reference it all the time. Like, Frankenstein references it. It's kind of a saying of, like, wearing an albatross around your neck.
I can't remember what it was, but in high school, we read a short story that was about the death of an albatross, and is it the same one? It's stuck in my mind. It, like, I will never forget it. So it's the first thing that came to mind. I'm so proud that I got that right. I will be thinking about this for days.
Because that is it. That the Rime of the Ancient Mariner starts with an albatross dying, and then because, you know, they're on a ship, and an albatross is supposed to represent good luck for seafaring vessels, and somebody kills the albatross, and everybody was like, you shouldn't have done that, and he's like, we'll be fine. Sorry, the main character kills the albatross, and he's like, we'll be fine, and then days start to go by, and, like, the wind stops, and people start dying, and they get dehydrated, and my dude fully hallucinates like zombies. It's a fun, like, little gothic story. So yeah, no, that would be it.
Yeah, the first thing I thought of when you were describing that is, wow, how fun.
How fun. Yes.
How fun. That sounds so fun. All the death and destruction and concern. Well, awesome. I'm going to be thinking about that for days. Aren't you proud of me?
I am. I was thinking that was one of the ones that I was hoping you would get, because depending on your high school education, you do sometimes, most of the time, read that one in high school.
Okay, well, cool. Are you ready for the next one?
No.
Well, too bad. Okay, so we're going to get away from the Roshar.
Okay, thank you. Oh, no, wait. I haven't read those in at least 2 years.
Are you sure you want to thank me?
Oh, no, I don't. Okay.
Okay, so the next question is, well, I guess it's kind of Roshar. It's everywhere in the Cosmere, okay?
Okay.
Cosmere wide.
Yeah.
When you hear this phrase, you know you found someone from Sel, which is the planet of Elantris.
I do know this one. I just have to say it. It's, oh gosh.
Give it your best shot.
It's like I'm trying to think. I can see it. I just gotta remember how to pronounce it. No, I don't see it. I don't know it. I do know Rosharans. Somebody goes up to you and is like, "What's up, Gancho?" They're from Roshar. Specifically from her dad. But I kind of wonder if other people from the Cosmere know, like, specific peoples within the Cosmere worlds.
Oh, I'm sure.
Right.
I mean, you see somebody running around in a mask, like, you're like, oh, that's a Malish person.
Okay. You would hope.
Has it been longer than 30 seconds? Did you give a guess without laughing?
I said Gancho, but that is Roshar.
That's okay. You want to know?
Yeah.
Merciful Domai!
Oh my god! The audiobook! Oh, Domai. Oh, I did actually know that. I did.
Okay, you ready for the next question?
Do you mean, are you ready for the next question?
I do. That is what I mean.
That is what you mean. What is the meaning of Shakespeare's to be or not to be soliloquy?
It's a person wondering what they should wear for the day. They're trying to pick out their outfit of the day, their OOTD, and they don't know what to pick. And it makes them question who they are. If I can't express myself, if I don't know what to wear, who am I really? That is the question.
Who are you indeed? All right, you can have a point for that one.
Yes, I did it. No, can I laugh?
That was pretty good.
That was so hard. That was
pretty good. I was making faces too.
I tried to just get caught up in the moment of what I was talking about, so I wouldn't laugh. But that's a good ridiculous answer, I hope.
No, it was good. A very brief synopsis would be Hamlet is asking whether or not he should himself.
Now I feel bad.
No, you're good. You're good. It's to be or not to be, man. It's to exist or not to exist is the literal question.
I mean, hey, existential crisis of life and death, or what are you gonna wear today?
Same thing. I'm sure they thought the same thing in the 1600s.
Same level of importance throughout all of time.
Okay, now I am ready for your question.
Okay, you're ready.
No, but yes.
So we're gonna move over to Scadrial.
Oh God!
You love that place. I know that's where
Mistborn,
the series. Right? Yes, where the Mistborn series is. And on Scadrial, there are 3 types of magic systems. Well, it's one magic system, but there are 3 types of like ability or power you can have, right? So I'm just gonna talk about 2 of them because one of them is hemalurgy, and that one gets, in my opinion, a little complicated. But so we're just gonna stick with the other 2, okay? So we have Feruchemists and we have Allomancers. Okay?
Okay.
So for each of these, what abilities does copper give each of these groups, Feruchemists and Allomancers?
So if I remember properly, copper would be the element that allows you to, it's like a shield. It's a shield for the metallurgy, where you like take it and then like you just kind of expel, or like you're strong. And then same with the hemalurgy is like you take it and then you're like you get extra buff. That's how Says it goes from like a teeny tiny twig to like an extra big dude.
No, but it's a good guess.
Thanks.
I think you're thinking about pewter.
It would be pewter. Yeah, that makes sense. What's copper?
Yeah. So copper is the way I remember it by the nicknames that they give in the books.
Oh, yeah. See, nope.
For Allomancers, you have the copper cloud.
Oh, it's Maracy. That's not Maracy. Is that Maracy? No. Yeah, see, I don't even know. Did I even read these books? No.
Did I even read? For Feruchemy,
Yeah.
it's a copper mind, right? So you have the copper mind, like the wiki page. That's why I picked copper, because I thought that because of copper cloud and copper mind, that would be something
I would get.
But also, like, these are meant to be hard. The copper mind, right? Those are the copper bands.
No, I do know. The wiki is the copper mind.
Yes, the wiki's the copper mind. And then the copper cloud, you had me at the beginning, because the copper cloud is kind of like a shield.
Yeah, it is a shield, because they can't see you.
You were almost there. I was rooting for you. I thought, oh, she's gonna get it. It is kind of a shield, and then...
you know they say that thing about like your mind path, like the more you go down your path, you're like more likely to find it the next time, so like you remember better kind of thing. My mind path went...
It's a roller coaster, okay?
So close, but not quite. Okay.
Your turn.
What are some common tropes of early Gothic literature?
I'm gonna say eyeliner, piercings, dyeing your hair black and straightening it, and skinny jeans, and platform boots. That's my final answer. Those are all the tropes of early Gothic literature.
How are those tropes? Like, how are they used? You're just kind of listed. That's not a trope, friend.
Those are early Gothic literature tropes. Dang it. Why?
When is the early Gothic time period, ma'am?
2008. Everyone knows that.
Yeah.
No, not really. It's actually much earlier than that, but that was my early Gothic period.
Oh gosh. Yeah. Okay. Kind of easy.
You got me so.
I got you. You don't.
You got me. I thought I was gonna make it.
No, I ask follow-up questions. That's always my thing. Do you want an answer, or you just want to go
Yes,
on?
I want an answer.
Oh, okay, yeah. Early Gothic literature kind of gets its name from the architecture at the time. So Gothic architecture. So you think like dark, crumbling castles, kind of spooky ghosts. So I would say from early Gothic literature, for example, one of my favorite tropes, favorite and then also slightly despised, is the "oh, just kidding, there's not actually a ghost there," in which they spend the entire book in like this decrepit, broken down location that everyone's like, "oh, it's super haunted, there's all of these things going on," and then you get through the entire book and at the end of it, they're like, "oh, it's just some dude in the basement." Like, there's a logical answer for all of the things that have happened.
And what's the name of the trope? Like, there's not actually a ghost?
I don't know if there's a name in the for tropes within early Gothic literature quite like there are, like, names for tropes nowadays. I guess if I had to name it, of, like, it's the "I've been the ghost the entire time" trope.
Or instead of enemies to lovers, it's ghosts to basement dwellers.
I would like to get the correct answer for one of these Cosmere questions, please.
It might not be this one.
Oh, okay. All right.
You ready?
Yeah.
Name the invested substance that we see throughout the Cosmere, but specifically, we know we see it on Roshar and Lumar, which is Tress's planet.
Okay, can I ask follow-up questions?
You know, why not? Why not? Let's try it. Let's see.
So
Let's see how that goes.
Invested substance. Is this something that is found locally within both places? It was not taken from either or place.
I mean, there's no way to confirm.
There's no way to confirm. Okay. That's a Raffo question, I think.
Probably. I mean, I could probably do a deep dive and find an answer. I bet you we could. But
I just wanted to ask.
I want to say it's local to one of the planets.
Okay. I just want to ask because, you know, there's the ghost bloods. You see things in the background of Roshar all the time, and I feel like those are invested items, technically. My smart answer would be Nightblood. Okay.
No.
Okay.
What's your not smart answer?
It's the winds. It's the way of the land. The weather. It's the entire planet.
The winds?
The winds, the weathers, as it pulls the storms on both planets.
That's interesting. That could be the start of an interesting conversation, Belle. It's midnight essence.
So do I get the point?
Yeah, I guess you didn't laugh, right? You didn't laugh.
Yeah!
Fine.
So what is midnight essence again?
So you see midnight essence a couple times, right?
Yeah.
As far as like the midnight ether, right? Or midnight spores. And then midnight essence on Roshar, you see in Dalinar's one of like the first of Dalinar's visions.
Oh, the goop
Yeah, the goop thing that he
fights off.
like stabs with a poker, with a fireplace poker. Yeah, that.
I definitely read that book.
You've read that more than once.
Yeah, I think that's what's helping me not. Okay. So fun question.
Okay.
How did Mary Shelley come up with the idea for Frankenstein?
She was quilting.
She was quilting, and her first thought was, what if I put two body pieces together and brought it back to life?
Absolutely. Like, she was quilting and she was putting one piece together with another piece and thought, what if these were two different people?
You know what's funny is, I don't know. In my mind, your answer makes sense. with I guess I don't know, maybe this one doesn't count because it's more of like a literary legend than it is like an actual fact. I don't know, I feel like it might be a fact. Anyways,
That's okay. I'm down for the legends.
the story goes that Mary Shelley was on vacation with Percy Blythe Shelley before they were married, and Lord Byron and a couple of other writers and poets. So people who are already established within the sphere. And it was like dark and stormy, and like they couldn't go outside. It possibly could have been that time period where all of like England, like the UK, was like clouded over for the summer. It's like the summer of darkness or whatever, because the smog was so bad. But they basically were like, let's have a competition to see who could come up with the like scariest story. And they each came up with their perspective things, and Mary Shelley came up with Frankenstein. And I think out of the bunch, that was like the most successful book, which is hilarious because technically she was the only not writer in the group at the time.
So she came up with a story just on the spot, not the inspiration was tell us something that's scary.
Yeah, she just was like, I got you.
She's just a good improviser.
I don't know if it was like on the spot or like, you know, they did the thing where because this was very popular back in the days where they would write things and then you would circulate your writings within your group of friends. So like she could have written it down and still done it like that way. But yeah, it all came from a friendly competition while everyone was bored.
Well, good for her for being the most successful one out of the group.
Yes.
Showing up all the men.
Agreed.
Are you ready for the next one?
I lost already.
So since you pre-lost...
Oh yeah, just give me the answer. Let's just move on. Let's just make the assumption.
No, you might get this one. This is one
You've
of the ones
said
I'm
that
hoping...
like 4 times already.
This is one of the ones I'm hoping that you get.
Okay.
So it'll make you feel even worse.
When I don't get it, thanks. just dig it in there.
Okay, ready?
Sure.
Cognitive shadows go by different names in different parts of the Cosmere.
Mm-hmm.
What are they called on Nalthis, which is the Warbreaker planet?
Kelsier.
Just Kelsier?
Just Kelsier.
Just Kelsier. All of those Kelsiers.
Definitely notable enough.
Where is Warbreaker on the Cosmere timeline? Isn't it like before
Kelsier.
Mistborn? Before Kelsier?
I'm locking in.
Before the year of our survivor?
If it is before, it's like preemptive, like they like prophesized it, and you know, Kelsier is just filling the role.
The answer is The Returned.
Oh, you know, that makes sense. Warbreaker is honestly the one I remember the least out of all of them.
Oh, so
it's okay. I think it like
oh, this is the one I think you'll get. And you're
I
like,
think
nah.
like literally, if we think OG Isabel Cosmere reading chronologically, I went Stormlight Archive, and then Warbreaker, Elantris, and Mistborn. And I feel like because of that, Warbreaker kind of got eaten up. And also, I've kind of learned the hard way that you probably should not listen to books on 1.5 speed, especially when they're hardcore fantasy books, because you just don't retain anything, which is why I did reread the Stormlight Archive before Wind and Truth, though obviously that has not helped me either.
The point was for these questions to be deep lore that I hoped you wouldn't get.
But I am deeply offended. I need to know these things. How are you supposed to be the expert without being the expert?
Oh, that's okay. You're an expert in your thing, and I'm a geek in my thing.
I thought you're not even... You're like, I can't claim to be an expert in the Brandon Sanderson. Okay, next one. Moving on. What does assonance refer to?
Do you know what I want to say?
I do know what you want to say.
You know what I want to say.
This will be going on YouTube, so maybe just keep that in mind with your answer.
It's referring to Dalinar's storm wagon.
You know, I actually did not think that was what you were going to go for. Yes, they have an entire literary device across all literature, all books everywhere, dedicated to the storm wagon.
That assonance.
Beautiful. So assonance, consonance, and alliteration are all just fun words for repeating sounds in words. Or like within a specific work. Usually you're talking about poems, but honestly you can talk about it in everything. Like everybody knows alliteration, which is the repetition of the first letter.
Mm-hmm.
And then assonance and consonance would be the repetition of sounds. So assonance is the repetition of vowel sounds, so your e, oo's. And then consonance is the repetition of your consonants. So you know your consonants, any words or any letters that aren't vowels. All three of them, there's three of them, and they all get confusing.
Okay, you ready for the last question? Is it the last question? No, it's my last question.
Yes.
Name the shard
Nah.
that was splintered on Komashi, which is Yumi's planet.
So, this was one of your proto questions, and you told me you were going to ask a question again, and I should have known it was this one. I remember my answer, which was divinity, but let's see if I remember the actual answer. Is it virtuosity?
It is virtuosity.
Okay, 2 points, yes!
I think that we discussed the possibility of it being the shard of noodles.
Oh, sorry. We did. It is the shard of noodles.
And fully discussed what that would imply for the magic system.
Yep.
What was your theory, Belle?
And not much actually would change if the shard would be noodles. Just because, you know, the same like painter paints with, he just paints bamboo, but instead of bamboo, he would be like painting noodles. So everything would be exactly the same. Their just entire society runs off of noodles.
And why do I imagine, when I imagine painter painting noodles,
Okay,
just painting like not noodles in a bowl, but noodles like if you were to open a package of top ramen and you have a square thing. So instead of like bamboo, it's just like noodles.
I think that's funny because in my mind, I would just draw like lines, like singular, like spaghetti lines, and be like, these are noodles. They're cooked noodles.
Cooked noodles, dry noodles, noodles are noodles.
Noodles are noodles.
I just loved the idea that the magic system wouldn't change.
No, it just stayed the same.
All of the issues would be the same. There would still be that like problem with the investiture that created basically a black hole, and he owned lines, and Yumi would still be a Yokohijo. Like everything would be the same,
But noodles.
but it'd be the shard of noodles, not the shard of virtuosity.
The reason why this works is because virtuosity, divinity, these are all synonyms for the word noodle. Now I have the last question of all. How are you feeling right now?
I learned a lot about what makes a dash. A dash?
A dash, man. You didn't even know there were different types of dashes.
Of course, you didn't learn anything new, did you?
Sure.
You learned about Midnight Essence?
Oh, merciful Domai.
Oh, merciful Domai.
Oh, merciful Domai. Last question.
Okay, last question.
And you know what? Actually, if I'm ahead in points, this works. Because I have a bonus point on the line.
Okay.
Okay, you ready for this? This is a mouthful, so just let me know if I need to repeat anything. Who revolutionized the novel with the invention of the literary device free indirect discourse? Bonus points are if you can tell me what that is.
Is it the printing press?
No, Mel. A literary device, but I guess device taken quite literally would be a printing press. Jane Austen came up with free indirect discourse. Last week I went to go see Pride and Prejudice, the 20th anniversary, the 2005 version with Keira Knightley, and I had an entire conversation with my boyfriend about like all the Jane Austen stuff, and he kept asking, he was like, so why is she so big? Like, why is she so important? And I'm like, free indirect discourse!
What does that mean?
Basically is the idea of being able to tell your readers that a character is thinking a certain thing without actually telling them. So a lot of times this takes place by being like, by them almost literally taking over the narrative. So for example, if we were going to think like Elizabeth from Pride and Prejudice, Lizzie, the way she feels about Mr. Darcy at the beginning, how she's like, oh, he just kind of like, he's annoying, all these things. You could give like, she rolled her eyes, she just couldn't stand this man, things like that. Which I feel like nowadays, like, just like that just sounds like a regular book. And the reason why is because she literally like changed the beginning of the novel. Like I feel like beforehand they probably was like, Elizabeth was irritated with Mr. Darcy the way he acted instead of like showing it.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully I explained that well enough. It is... No! Basically, it is a technique where the narrator starts speaking and almost expressing things in the voice of the character they are talking about.
And it's not considered first person.
It is not considered. It is basically, you know what? Here it is. It is writing first person thoughts in a third person perspective.
Okay. I got it.
Instead of being like, she was annoyed by him, you would say something like, she rolled her eyes, he was the most annoying person she had ever met. And that back half, where that's like a thought rather than like an actual like descriptor or anything, that's free indirect discourse.
Okay. All right. That made sense to me. Maybe I just needed an example.
And there you go. And like I love talking about that too, because I feel like, you know, that's a thing that like I feel like we take for granted nowadays. Like that's just how books are. But the novel did not used to be as fun, I feel.
That's awesome. Go Jane Austen.
Go Jane
You know what
Austen.
I love, Belle?
Yes.
You know what I love about your questions?
Yes.
So many of them were about female authors.
I'm glad you said that. I did not do that on purpose.
So we're gonna go tally up the score right now. And be right back. Okay. And we're back. And we're back.
Yeah.
And the winner was Belle!
Hey!
Yay! Go Belle! I can't believe you won.
Neither can I. Just know.
Why I gotta...
Just know, sister. Journey before destination.
I did my best. I studied hard, but, you know, all of that English knowledge in your big noggin, I just can't compete with it.
Thanks.
You did so good. I'm so proud of you.
Damn. It's so well.
That's why you won.
I set you up for that one.
Well, that's all we have for our first video. If you liked this video and you're excited for all we have next, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe.
Just a casual reminder that we may not have fact-checked a lot of things in this video, so if you want to fact-check any of the trivia questions, answers, please comment down below. I want to hear, give me the arguments, give me the actuallys.
We love actuallys.
Actually, please.
You are accepted here.
So don't be afraid. Even if you don't have an actually, would love to see some comments.
Yeah, just help us have a conversation, and hopefully we'll see you next time.
In the meantime, read books.
Drink water.
And be you. Bye.
Bye.